A very good evening and welcome to this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio, bringing you the news. I'm Juad Abdin. Let's start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
On to headlines. Rambukwella family arrested in bribery scandal. Raikali Baltazar assumes duties as mayor of Colombo. 6 Sri Lankan workers in Israel affected by ongoing Iran-Israel conflict, says embassy. In news overseas, Israel-Iran air war enters 6th day. Trump calls for Iran's unconditional surrender. In sports, Bumrah told BCCI he did not want test captaincy due to workload concerns. And on to those stories in detail, starting off with news we just received. Former Minister Kehelia Rambukwella, along with his wife and daughter, has been taken into custody by the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption. The arrests were made earlier today following statements recorded at the Commission's headquarters. The trial faces serious allegations under money laundering and corruption laws linked to a broader probe into the misuse of public funds. And on to more local news. Raikali Baltazar of the National People's Party has officially assumed duties as the new mayor of Colombo. She was elected on the 16th June at the Colombo Municipal Council, receiving 61 votes in a secret ballot, while her opponent Riza Zaruk received 54 votes. This marks the first time since 1956 that the United National Party or an affiliated party has lost control of the Colombo Municipal Council. On to more local news. The Sri Lankan embassy in Israel reports that 6 Sri Lankan migrant workers have been affected due to the ongoing conflict in the country. According to Sri Lanka's ambassador to Israel, Nimal Bandara, 4 of the individuals have sustained injuries, while the homes of the remaining 2 have been damaged. Meanwhile, 146 Sri Lankans who were scheduled to travel to Israel for employment in the hotel and restaurant sectors are currently remaining in Sri Lanka due to the suspension of the flights. Ambassador Bandara stated that following the disruption of air travel, the Sri Lankan Ministry of Foreign Affairs has taken steps to facilitate their travel to Israel once flight operations resume. And up next is international news.
International news.
Shifting your attention towards news overseas. It's news from Iran. Iran and Israel have launched new missile strikes at each other today as the air war between the two longtime enemies entered a 6th day, despite a call from US President Donald Trump for Tehran's unconditional surrender. The Israeli military said 2 barrages of Iranian missiles were launched towards Israel in the first 2 hours into this morning. Explosions were heard over Tel Aviv. Israel told residents in a southwestern area of Tehran to evacuate so its air force could strike Iranian military installations. Iranian news agencies and websites said Israel was attacking a university linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guards in the east of the capital. Up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
And on to sports, it's cricket. It's from India. Fast bowler Jasprit Bumrah said he told India's cricket board that he did not want to be considered for the test captaincy as his workload has to be carefully managed due to his back problems. The BCCI picked top order batter Shubman Gill as captain following Rohit Sharma's decision to quit the test format last month, with chief selector Ajit Agarkar saying they could not risk burdening Bumrah with a leadership role. Gill will lead the side in a 5-test series against England starting in Leeds on Friday. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio, bringing you the news. I've been Juad Abdin. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.